ATVN's Madeline White is in the studio live with USC Annenberg's very own Mary Murphy to discuss the impact of this announcement. Madeline?
Thanks, Kaylin. I'm here with USC journalism professor and entertainment expert, Mary Murphy. Welcome.
It's great to be here.
Thank you for being here today with us. Why is it important that Ms. Davis addressed these issues in last night's award show?
You know, when you look at the Oscars, the all-white Oscars from last year, and then you look at the Emmys, and actually in the same year, you see that television is so much more diverse. Films could learn so much from television, and especially in a year when we had such racial tension in America. The fact that an African-American woman with African-American women sitting in the audience who all have great roles has won this. It's been decades since an African-American woman was nominated, and decades since an African-American woman has led a show, and now there are 3 or 4 or maybe 10 women of color leading shows on the networks, on cable, and on streaming. So this is a good time, and she just represents the best of what's happening.
So why do you think it is that film hasn't caught up with perhaps the diversity of television right now?
I think mainly because the best roles for women are in television, and the roles for women in films are all action hero roles that don't really say what a woman's life is like. Honestly, it is the golden age of television, and these women are benefiting from these roles.
Right, that's great. I mean, this moment was certainly a step in the right direction as far as gender equality and racial equality. Do you think other races have this problem as well?
They do. You know, we now have Fresh Off the Boat, which is about an Asian family. I think the Asian race is behind, but honestly, Shonda Rhimes not only opened a little door, she just opened the floodgates for racial diversity on television, and cable has followed, and so has Netflix. So I think this was an important night symbolically, and also it represented what's really going on in television.
Great. Do you think this moment will maybe open up the other outlets in the entertainment industry to have more diversity in those?
Well, what you need is better writers to write better movies for women, and then you'll see diversity, and especially after the Oscars last year. They're never going to have an all-white Oscars again. There was way too much pushback for that. So I think the Hollywood community itself is paying attention to women and women of diversity, and I think it's a good thing, and she gave an amazing speech.
It'll be interesting to see what's on the horizon for the entertainment industry, especially after last night's event. Thank you so much to Professor Mary Murphy for being here with us.